Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and this is the Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition. So I thought we'd unbox it and then compare it a little bit to the Xbox One S from a little while ago. So let's do that. We'll start by opening it. It's $4.99 for one of these, and when you compare what you get with this versus maybe a new iPhone, it seems like quite a bit actually. So let's go ahead and take this out of here. We'll set it aside. So inside, let's see what we've got here. So inside here, we have an HDMI cable. Looks like we have a new controller. So we've got a controller. It says Project Scorpio right here. And we've got two AA batteries to go in that. And in here, we have the power cable. The power supply is inside, just like the One S. So let me set those aside. Now, before we take the console out, this came with 1 month free of Xbox Game Pass. We've got a month of Xbox Live Gold. And then we have our instructions on how to hook it up or set it up. We can set it up vertically if we want. Let me set this aside now, and let's open the console itself or take this out of here. So apparently we have another box. Let's open this. And this looks like it's the vertical stand. So if you want to use this vertical stand, you can do that. It locks into place. I'm not going to use it, so I'll put it back there. Here's the console itself. It's pretty heavy. It feels a lot heavier than the Xbox One S. There's a lot of hardware in here. It's also much faster, capable of 4K gaming, so this should be pretty fun. I do have a 4K HDR television, so I can use it on that, and it should do all of those things. Forza, for example, is a game I play regularly. The new Call of Duty, I don't think that has 4K support, but whatever does, I'll be giving a try if I already own it and see how it goes. Let's see if we open this up here. So the first thing I noticed that I wasn't aware of is it has a textured bottom piece here, and maybe that's because if you stand it vertically, and this thing is incredibly heavy. I had no idea how heavy this would be. On the front it says Project Scorpio. We'll take this off, and it just says do not move console without first removing any disc inside. So it's just letting you know, since years ago the 360 scratched a bunch of discs, so don't move it while it's upright or whatever without taking a disc out first. So we've got our IR port. Looks like an eject button and a power button, USB, and the pairing button. On this side it just says hello from Seattle, Xbox One X. So on the back we have our power plug, HDMI out, HDMI in, two USBs, IR out, SPDIF, and Ethernet. So we've got all the same connectors, numbering on the side, and that's about it. Now, to compare this with the One S, it's a little bit different in dimensions and definitely in weight. So now the One S is sitting on the One X, and you can see the One X is slightly bigger than the One S, and it looks a little bit different. So let me tip it this way. You can see it's a little bit different. It looks slightly different, thinner here, but thicker here than the One S. So here's the bottom of the One S, the One X. It's a little more textured on the One X, and it's more of a flat finish here and a little bit of dust going on here. And then on the back, we've got all of the same connectors, but they're in a little bit different spacing, not really different arrangement. Everything's kind of in the same place. So that's pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is transfer everything from this console to this console and use this one as my main console with 4K gaming, 4K Blu-rays, things like that. Even though this one does 4K Blu-rays, this also does 4K gaming. On the front, you can see it's slightly different. This one says Project Scorpio since it's an early edition, but the layout is slightly different depending on where the USB ports are and the drive slots, and the power buttons look a little bit different. So not a huge distinction between the two, and also the power is much different. We have a custom processor inside Project Scorpio's Xbox One X edition. It's the same in all Xbox One X's, but this is very close to PC 4K gaming as far as a higher end PC. Obviously, you're not going to get everything you get in a gaming PC out of this, but it'll be interesting to see what it's like. If you'd like to know more about this, though, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.